morning. Happy Tuesday. As always, I hope all of your guys' days are going fantastic so far, and I hope it continues. Today is freezing. It's 53 degrees. 53. All right, we're in South Florida. That's a little bit cold. I know I was complaining like last week that it was hot over the weekends, but I mean 53. Can we just get up to like 60? Stay around 60. No, I enjoy it. I enjoy the cold weather for a little while. I mean, I'm still in short sleeves, so it's obviously not that cold. I would like to be able to wear long sleeves at least once this year, though. I mean, maybe it'll come sometime soon. I don't know. Did you guys hear about the hurricane that's already out in the Atlantic? That's crazy. And it's not gonna hit anyone, but it's awfully early for a hurricane. I mean, I heard about it like probably last Wednesday. But yeah, I mean, that's, wow. Hope that's not a sign of things to come. I mean, we haven't had a hurricane down here in a long time. Buy a house, hurricanes are gonna hit us like crazy this year. Watch. A lot of stuff to do today at work. I did not bring Deej because I don't know why. I didn't have hands. I need a case or something for it. It's hard to like bring it everywhere when you're carrying like this big remote and this big thing. It's just like it takes up all your hands by itself. And I gotta carry this camera, I gotta carry that camera, I gotta carry everything else. So it's kind of tough. 39 years ago today, it snowed down here. So that means that it could do it again. And maybe it will do it this week. Nah, it's definitely not gonna get cold enough this week. But wouldn't it be awesome for it to snow down here? Now, it's not like it would stick because I mean, it's too warm too often. Like the roads are still warm unless it would be like freezing cold for a few days before. But it would be pretty cool. I don't know if it's ever gonna happen though. 39 years ago, it means that we're due, right? Once every 40 years, maybe next year. But living down here, it's kind of crazy how many people haven't seen snow, and I'm always like, what, you haven't seen snow? But I mean, it's kind of, I guess it makes sense. I mean, if they don't travel a lot, you know, they may have just never gotten a chance to see it. I mean, even if you just travel in the summer, you know, you just never go anywhere you see it. So it makes sense. But I mean, I've seen snow in Denver and New York, and I always tell people one of my favorite moments leaving school was we walked out, and me being from Florida my whole life, I went to school up there for like half a year. I come out of school and there's snow like falling, and I'm like going crazy about it, and we started like a snowball fight, and it was just like so much fun. It's something that's like, you know, I don't know, every time I see snow I still get, ooh, yay, snow, and I get so excited about it. And I guess it's because I don't see it a lot. It's not like I've seen it, you know, like 30 times a year, every year of my life, or more than that for some of you people, Denver people. It's probably like, I've probably seen it like 30 times in my whole life, maybe a little bit more. So to you people, some of you people, you probably think, wow, that's not a lot, like that's crazy. But yeah, when I run into people, or a lot of people I know say they haven't seen snow, I'm like, what? How? So, very interesting. I'm pretty sure Melissa hasn't seen snow. We'll ask her later. Guess we gotta fix that. We gotta go somewhere that there's snow. Figure it out. Now it's still only like 65 degrees out, but it's a beautiful day. Check this out. Check out that. Isn't it nice out there? Amazing. But I wanted to show you the newspaper from when it like snowed those many years ago. There it is. The day it snowed in Miami. Could you imagine now if it snowed like hard here? Like how crazy everyone would go? But it is interesting because I wonder how many of you guys know that it snowed down here ever? I mean, because it's very rare, so I could assume that people just think of it as palm trees and sun all the time, like we're all at the beach all the time. But you know, it gets cold sometimes. Just a few days, not like you guys have it, but it gets cold here. Okay, I can't take it anymore. It is freezing out here. I've taken it back. It is cold. I probably should be wearing a sweater today. I was trying to sit on the bench and just hang out, and I couldn't do it anymore. Whew. Just sat on this camera and thought for sure I broke it. Woo! See, the problem with the cold weather down here is, yeah, it's not as cold as everywhere else, but like, we're not prepared. Like, honestly, even if I wanted to, I have like 5 sweatshirts and maybe like 2 jackets. So yeah, I could have worn one. But I mean, if there was cold weather for more than a week, I don't know what to do. I'd probably just freeze because I'm like kind of stubborn too. I just won't like wear warmer clothes. And then like at night we keep leaving the windows open, and then we wake up in the morning and like we're freezing. Like last night was really bad. But it's just like down here there's not very often that we can have the windows open. So it's like you want to leave them open at like all costs because it's just nice. But you just it's getting kind of cold to do it. But so tonight we may not be able to have them open, which is gonna make me sad. But I'm a reasonable person. I understand that if it's 55 degrees, you probably don't want the window open to sleep like it was last night. But if Melissa says I can keep it open, I'm gonna keep it open. So, have you ever seen snow?
Once.
When?
I went to New York a few years ago. And we skied in Hunter, New York.
Hunter, New York?
Mm-hmm. It wasn't really that great. I don't remember. I blacked out that time in my life.
Oh.
Didn't happen.
Interesting.
My boyfriend sucked. He wasn't as good as you. But I mean, he did take me to New York, so.
I haven't taken you to New York.
Nope.
Why not?
I don't know.
So, I was telling them that you hadn't seen snow before.
You lied.
How many people do you think you know that haven't seen snow?
I'd say probably 10.
Like a percentage of friends. Like 10% of your friends?
I really have a lot of friends, so it's hard to decide.
Uh-huh.
And a lot of my friends have lived other places. Like, I was going to say Diana, but Diana lives in New York. And Whitney used to live in Pittsburgh. I'd say Ashley, who has not... Ashley Parker. People on their married names. Her.
So I was telling them how like it's like not like irregular for people that have never seen snow
To live in South Florida, yeah.
Right.
I would have never seen it had I not gone then. But like, I know this one girl that.
So you were like 23 when you first saw it?
Mm-hmm, it was in 2012.
See, I was telling them how like people in other places are like, what do you mean you've never seen snow?
Right. But like we were like, what do you mean you've never gone to the beach?
Right. That's a good example. Like, so people that are like in the Midwest and stuff have like never been to the beach. That's how we are with like never seeing snow.
What do you mean you've never been to the beach?
Yeah.
And then people that live here that don't go, you're like, why not?
Or when people say they don't know how to swim, it's like, what? How don't you know? Like, I mean, here you like kind of have to know how to swim like as soon as you're like a kid. And so like when you hear that someone doesn't know how to swim, it's like, what? But there's like people that like legitimately don't have a reason to. Even though I do think everyone should know how to swim, and you should always teach your kids when you're really young, when they're really young, especially if there's any chance of them ever being by a pool, which there's always gonna be a chance of someone being by a pool at some point. So, but yeah. All right. So that concludes my snow in South Florida part of this vlog. Now we're just gonna go on with our regular lives, because you know that today, 29 years ago, was it 29 or 39 years? Rewind the tape, tell me. It snowed.
Yeah.
In Miami. So we are making burritos tonight, and by we I mean Melissa's doing everything. I'm just sitting here recording her. It's pretty fun. You're doing pretty good with this. She cut all this by hand.
With my bare fingers.
With her bare hand. She tore it apart. Did you wash your hands after, before? Our goal here is to make a Moe's type. I didn't know you were such a chef.
Anything's possible.
If you put your mind to it.
For the right price.
What are you trying to say? So, how'd you like the food?
It was excellent. excellent. I wish you would have showed it to him.
I do too. It was really good. I guess the reason I really couldn't even try to
Was your hands.
was because we couldn't even, like, we couldn't close them, so we had to like wrap them and just hold them in our hands till they were done. But they were big burritos and they were really good. They were like better than Moe's.
Yeah, pretty much I made it, that's why.
That's why. All right.
Brian didn't know that I was a master chef.
Master chef. Gordon Ramsay over here.
My legs are hurting me.
Why are your legs hurting?
I decided to go to the gym yesterday.
Oh, yeah? I didn't go to the gym yesterday, guys. So my legs aren't hurting at all. All right, so now we're pretty much just hanging out. We just watched Flash, which is a good show if you haven't ever watched it. And now we've got